Hello and welcome to my show. My name is Dr. Dawn Michael. For those of you that are new, I have been in the field of sexual health for the past 20 years, helping couples to have a healthier sex life. I was a co-owner of Sexual Health and Wellness with my husband, who was a medical doctor, and we helped people with hormones, medical issues related to sex or sexual function, psychological issues, and unfortunately, since my husband passed away, I'm no longer dealing with the Sexual Health and Wellness Clinic. But that has not stopped me from finding new ways to help you. And one of the things that I want to introduce today is I'm going to be coming out with a sex app. Okay, so this sex app is something that will help you communicate better with your spouse concerning your sex life. Because sometimes when people have been married for a while, it becomes very uncomfortable to talk about sex. Now, a few years back, for those of my viewers who have been watching me for many years, I've been doing the YouTube channel since 2010, I created the book, The Ultimate Intimacy Guide for Passionate People. Now, in this guide, there is a program that helps couples talk about sex. It shows different sexual positions. It talks about the body. It talks about the mind, the body-soul connection, and how you can have a deeper, intimate relationship with your spouse or partner. So the app that I'm going to create is going to follow along the book so that it makes it much easier for you, and you don't have to come into my office and follow the program. You can simply follow it on an app. So I'm going to give you a couple of quick ideas on what's going to be on the app, and at the end of this video, I want you to leave your comment because there is something on this app that may help you in your relationship that I haven't thought about. And I always get lots of great information from the clients that I'm working with. I've been blessed to have so many amazing clients, and I know some of you still watch my videos, and I want to say hello. I haven't gone away. So, okay. So the app is going to follow, again, the guidebook. So it'll make it easier to keep date nights. So it'll track your date nights, not your sex night. So this is when you have a date night with your spouse. It'll also keep track of your sex night so that you're not having to bother each other or push each other into it. You will be having an interactive conversation with this app. It will also give new sex positions, old sex positions that you've tried and you like. So you'll be able to put down some of the positions that you like. You won't have to be uncomfortable and tell your spouse about it. You both will just have this app together. It'll create a better communication. And in my book, I talk about ways couples can communicate. So it'll be my own art of communication that I have developed for you, specifically for couples. And then we'll be able to tweak it and make it more custom for some of you out there. But it definitely is helpful when you know how to communicate about sex. And again, sometimes it's very uncomfortable for people. So having an app that can help you with the words, or if you want to put in your words and maybe it comes out a better way to tell your spouse, because I know men oftentimes they want to say something, but it doesn't come out right. And then their wife will be like, yeah, I don't think so. And then the husband will be like, well, that's not what I really meant to say. Well, wouldn't it be great if you can kind of put into the app what you really want to say, and then it can actually tell your wife in a nice way that she wants to hear it? I think couples would have a much better sex life, and they probably would get along much better. Okay, there's going to be a section on how to understand the mind-body connection. And so if you really want to have that deeper connection during sex, which really you have to have that intimacy where you're both interested in really pleasing each other, getting to know each other's bodies, getting to know each other's mind, soul. There's going to be some pointers on that and how to get started. And that's like when couples can really reach that level of intimacy, it's something that the two of you share together, and it's fantastic. It really solidifies that bond and that love when you can also feel it when you're making love to one another. There's just that wonderful, intimate connection. And if you've had it, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't had it, you definitely want to try to have it, because it'll make your relationship all that much better. Another section I have is a loving exercise. This is a great exercise because everybody likes to be loved their own way, meaning what makes somebody feel loved, the other person may not feel loved by that. In fact, they may even feel irritated by it. So you really need to know each other's love language, and the loving exercise will show you how to do that. Most of the time, couples are really excited to do this exercise. They learn so much about one another, and it's a wonderful way to get close and really express, like, what makes you feel loved. What is it? Is it a hug and a kiss? Is it a text that says I love you? Is it something intimate? Is it something sexual? Is it simply making a meal for each other? Putting away the dishes? I mean, it's fascinating to me, working with clients for so many years, some of the little things that makes them feel loved that their spouse or partner just had no idea. And just doing those little things, it changed the dynamic of their relationship, and it also made their sex life so much better. Okay. It'll have a calendar of events, so you can decide what events that you want to have, and so that you're keeping it in order, so you're not have to guessing your daily routine or how you want to use this app. And another area I want to do is games and ideas on how to spice up your sex life, so that, again, it's not uncomfortable. You're doing something fun. Maybe it's a board game. Maybe it's just a word game. Maybe it's strip poker. Whatever it may be, the two of you can come up with some fun ideas and put it into the app, so that you're not having to guess. When you kind of get in a situation where maybe you feel a little more playful, you can kind of look to the app probably before you get in the sexual situation and come up with some ideas. Lastly, again, I really want your comments. I want to know what you think about this. If this is something that you would be interested in using, what other things I could add. It's really important to me that this app is fun, and it's something that will help your relationship and something that you will use. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'm really excited to bring this news to you. And as you know, I believe everyone deserves to have a healthy sex life, and so do you. Make it a great day.